Good morning, dear children and my dear friends. Today I'm again back with another topic for my little kids. Okay, the chapter of food. Where does it come from? That chapter is going on. Okay, playlist has been already ready. Okay, so children of class 6 can kindly utilize the opportunity of listening to Lalitha ma'am's classes. Okay, so already I have uploaded 2 videos on the topic of first chapter of science CBSE class 6. Okay, so today we are going to learn about the foods that are obtained from animals. Okay, so today's topic is what? Foods obtained from animals. Foods obtained from animals. So this is our topic for today. Okay, so we were learning about sources of food, isn't it? So we have already learnt about the plant sources of food. Okay, different plant sources means sources of food which are coming from plants, and edible parts of different parts of plants also we have learnt. Okay, so in this video we are going to learn about different foods that are obtained from animals. I think you have already some idea regarding the foods that are obtained from animals. What are those foods? In your lower classes you might have learnt. You know, the foods that are obtained from animals are what? First one is what? Milk, meat, and we also get eggs from animals, isn't it? Milk, meat, eggs, and then we also consume fishes. Seafoods also are there. Fishes, okay, fishes, prawns and all, sea animals. Okay, and then we also get honey from honeybees. Okay, so these are the different types of foods. Okay, obtained from what? Sources of food obtained from animals. Okay, right, from animals. Okay, so today we are going to learn about these different types of foods that are obtained from these all types of foods obtained from animals. Okay, so first one, you all know milk. Every day we'll start our day with the milk only, isn't it? So milk, you all know that it is obtained from which animal? Yes, it is obtained from cows, buffaloes, as well as goat, okay, camel, sheep. All these animals are going to give us milk. Okay, most of us will be consuming buffalo milk and cow's milk. Okay, goat and sheep as well as camel also will be giving milk, and people will be consuming the milk given by even goat as well as camels also. Okay, so milk is obtained from cows, buffaloes. Okay, now cows, buffaloes, goats and camels. Okay, so you all know that milk is a complete food. Milk is considered to be what? Complete food. Why we call milk as complete food? Because milk is going to give us total number of all the types of components which are to be required, isn't it? What are the components of food which are required for our healthy living? Okay, what are those components? Milk consists of carbohydrates, it also consists of proteins, it also consists of fats, minerals and vitamins. Okay, so all together, all the different types of components of food are present in one single substance, that is milk. So milk is said to be what? Complete food. Okay, this you will be getting as a very important 1 mark question. Okay, so you have to concentrate on this. Milk is treated as what? Milk is called as complete food. Okay, Why it is called as complete food? Because it consists of all the components of food like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, okay, vitamins, all are present in milk. That's why milk is called as what? Complete food. And what are the different substances which we get from milk? Okay, you know dairy products? We call them as what? Dairy products. What are dairy products? Dairy products are the type of products obtained from milk, isn't it? So you will be getting this also as very important question. What are dairy products? Products obtained from milk are called as what? Dairy products. Products obtained from milk. So what are those products? Okay, what we get from milk, that we have to understand. Okay, products obtained from milk are called as what? Dairy products. Okay, so what products we will be getting from milk? Can you guess? Yes, very good. Let us learn the examples of dairy products. Okay, so dairy products are what? You all know that cheese is one of the dairy products we will be getting. Curd, okay, ghee, and then paneer. Okay, most of us like paneer curry, isn't it? Right? So paneer butter masala and also many curries we will make with paneer. Rich source of what? Protein, isn't it? So cheese, curd, ghee, paneer, all these substances are called as what? Dairy products. Okay, so dairy products are the products obtained from milk. Okay, so from milk itself we will be getting different types of products. That's why milk is one of the best foods obtained from animals only. Okay, so next we will move on to the next one. What is the next one? Meat. Okay, so what is meat obtained from? Okay, so meat is obtained from animals like okay, sheep, goat, cow, not cow, meat. Okay, obtained from what? Goat. Obtained from goats, even chicken. Okay, obtained from goats, chicken, and even from fishes. Okay, fishes. All these are like the non-vegetarian foods. Okay, which people will consume are called comes under the category of what? Meat, isn't it? So meat is also rich source of what? Proteins. Rich source of proteins. Rich source of proteins. Meat is a very rich source of proteins. Okay, so proteins are what? Body building foods. You all know that. Okay, proteins are body building foods. Right. Next, we also get third thing what we have learnt. This is second one, and the third thing we have learnt is what? Eggs. Where do we get eggs from? Okay, eggs. We get eggs from, yes, birds like hens, ducks. Okay, all these will give us eggs. So eggs are obtained from what? Eggs are obtained from domesticated birds. Okay, obtained from domesticated means what? We are domesticating birds. Domesticated birds like what? Okay, domesticated birds like hens. Okay, ducks and goose. Okay, so these are giving eggs for us. Okay, so these all birds where they are domesticated. Okay, that place you call it as what? Poultry. Okay, so poultry birds, these all are domesticated birds, are also called as what? Poultry birds. You will use the word poultry. Poultry means the place where the birds are domesticated for their eggs and meat. Okay, for the sake of eggs. Okay, birds are domesticated. Which type of birds? Birds which gives eggs for us, like hens, goose, and ducks and all are domesticated in a place called as what? Poultry. Okay, so eggs are the third types of foods obtained from what? Animals, means animal sources, right? Next we will move on to fishes. You all know fishes. Fishes are the type of seafoods, isn't it? Fishes. So fourth type of foods obtained from animals are what? Fishes. Okay, so fishes are a kind of seafoods which are rich sources of proteins as well as minerals also. Okay, iodine content. Okay, helps to treat thyroid and all such kind of problems, isn't it? So fishes, seafoods. Fishes can be obtained from seawater as well as from fresh water also. Obtained from what? Obtained from seawater as well as fresh water also. Okay, fresh water also. Okay, so these fishes, okay, are rich sources of what? Proteins. Proteins, as I already told you, bodybuilding foods, and rich sources of iodine content also. Okay, and you know, rearing of fishes in large scale. Okay, you call it as what? The process is called as pisciculture. Okay, so what is pisciculture? Pisciculture is the process of rearing and management of fishes in large scale. Okay, the process of rearing and management of fishes. Okay, rearing, the process of rearing and management of fishes in large scale is called as what? Pisciculture. Okay, rearing and management of fishes in large scale is called as what? Pisciculture. Okay, is called as pisciculture. Okay, so large scale production of fishes. Okay, so that process you call it as what? Pisciculture. You have to remember this. Okay, in the same way, prawns also. Prawns. Okay, prawns are also rich seafoods, isn't it? Okay, we'll be learning more about seafoods also in the shortly we'll be learning. Okay, so prawns, even they are also obtained from sea and oceans and all. Okay, here rearing and management of prawns is also done in large scale. Okay, and transportation also they will be doing from one place to another place. These fishes and prawns, all those are to be transported from one place to another place also. Okay, so here rearing and management of prawns, you call it as what? Aquaculture. Okay, now aquaculture. So how you will define aquaculture? Aquaculture is defined as what? The process of rearing. The process of rearing and management of prawns in large scale. Rearing and management of prawns. Okay, now prawns in large scale is called as what? Aquaculture. Okay, you have to remember this. So this is also one of the important processes. Okay, in the next in the same way, next we will be learning about what? Honeybees. Okay, honeybees also give us honey. Okay, you might have seen so many honeybees. Okay, going from one flower to another flower. Okay, and what do they collect from flowers? Okay, they will collect nectar from flowers. Okay, now from flowers, from flower to flower, they keep on moving. Okay, wandering from one flower to another flower, and they keep collecting nectar from flowers. Okay, so honeybees. Okay, honeybees will give us what? Honey. Okay, honeybees are also best sources of our food. Gives us honey. Okay, gives us what? Honey. And honey is a rich source of what? Sugars and minerals. Okay, rich source of sugars and minerals. Okay, all types of sugars are present in honey. Sugars, you know, sugars, so many types will be there, like sucrose, fructose, glucose, lactose. Okay, all those are different kinds of sugars. Okay, so you will be learning about those sugars in your higher classes. Okay, so honey is rich sources of what? Sugars and minerals also. That's why we will be taking honey. Okay, and we will be using it for medicinal purpose also, isn't it? So honey is the best food source obtained from honeybees. Okay, they collect nectar and they store, honeybees collect what? Nectar. Honeybees collect nectar from flowers. Nectar from flowers. Okay, and stores them in honeybee hives. Stores them in honeybee hives. Okay, in honeybee hives they store. Okay, you can see this in the picture. And you know, the rearing and what we call management of honeybees in large scale. For this also a special name is given. What is that? Yes? Can anybody guess? Yes, very good. It is called as apiculture. Yes, what is apiculture? Rearing and management of honeybees in large scale. Okay, you call it as what? Apiculture. Apiculture. Okay, rearing and management of honeybees in large scale. Rearing and management of honeybees in large scale. Okay, is called as what? Apiculture. Okay, so you have learnt about 3 types of processes. One is pisciculture, means rearing and management of fishes, and then aquaculture, rearing and management of prawns, and then apiculture, rearing and management of, yes, honeybees. Okay, in large scale is called as what? Apiculture. Okay, so apiculture. Okay, so from all this what we get? Different sources of food we are getting from animals, isn't it? And finally we will be learning about seafoods. Okay, so what are seafoods? Okay, seafoods are rich sources of iodine and proteins as well as fibers also. Most of the people are nowadays specially concentrating on seafoods. Yes. Okay, so seafoods nowadays they are playing very important role. Okay, even in the usage of them as a food source as well as for medicinal purposes also. Okay, so seafoods, this is what? 6th one. So seafoods are very important types of food materials. It includes what that we have to learn. So seafoods includes fishes. Okay, fishes, prawns. Okay, now seafoods includes what? Fishes, prawns, and crustaceans. Fishes and prawns we already have learned. Crustaceans. Okay, crustaceans and mollusca. Okay, crustaceans, mollusca, and echinoderms. Okay, now, so these are the different types of seafoods. So if you go for crustaceans, okay, so what are crustaceans? Okay, crustaceans, mollusca, and echinoderms. These are the different types of sea animals. Okay, different phylum, belongs to different phyla. Okay, so if you go for crustaceans, okay, so what are crustaceans include? Crustaceans are a kind of what? Sea animals. Okay, which includes what? crabs, people eating crabs. Okay, you know, maybe. Okay, it includes which type of? Includes crabs. They include what? Crabs and prawns, lobsters, you all know. Prawns, okay, lobsters and shrimps. Okay, lobsters, shrimps, etc. These all comes under what? Crustaceans. Okay, crustaceans. Okay, like crabs, people eating crabs. Prawns also comes under crustaceans. Okay, and then lobsters and shrimps. Okay, you can see them in the pictures. So crustaceans. Okay, seafoods, sea animals. And next, what I told you? Mollusca. Okay, so what are mollusca? Mollusca phylum. Okay, so what are the examples for mollusca? So it includes octopus, you know. It includes octopus. Okay, octopuses comes under mollusca. Snails, slugs. Okay, now snail, slug, and unio. All these comes under what? Mollusca. Okay, snails. People eating snails, octopuses. Okay, and then slugs. Okay, unio. All these comes under what? Sea animals. Okay, which comes under the phylum mollusca. Okay, and the third one, what is there? Echinoderms. So what are the examples for that? Echinoderms. Okay, what are the examples for echinoderms? You all know, it includes what? Starfish, you know. It includes starfish. Okay, starfish, and then sea urchins, sea cucumber. Okay, now sea urchins. Okay, please note down all these points, dear children. Sea urchins, sea cucumbers. Okay, now sea cucumbers. Okay, and it also includes sand dollars. Okay, sand dollars, etc. Okay, so all these comes under what? Echinoderms. Okay, so three types: crustaceans, mollusca, and echinoderms. These three also comes under the category of what? Seafoods only. Okay, so these are the different types of seafoods, and you know, these all comes under non-vegetarian foods. Okay, but you also come across certain seaweeds also. As we are talking about seafoods, okay, I should include about seafoods in that seaweeds. You know, seaweeds. Weeds means what? Weeds are the unwanted plants which grow along with the main plant. Okay, unwanted growth of certain plants will be happening, and those are called as what? Weeds. So as we are speaking about seafoods, I should tell about seaweeds also. Okay, now, so what are the examples of seaweeds? Okay, seaweeds. These are not animal sources, but these are like plant sources only. But as I was telling you about seafoods, so I am including this also in this, right? So seaweeds. You know about blue-green algae. Okay, now blue-green algae. Okay, which is best source of what? Proteins. Okay, so this blue-green algae, examples for that are what? Spirulina and chlorella. For this blue-green algae, examples are what? Spirulina and chlorella. Okay, so these are also best seafoods. Okay, now best seafoods which are edible. Okay, which we can consume. In some parts of the world, people are consuming these seaweeds also. Okay, so they are the best rich sources of iodine. Okay, so that's why blue-green algae is also the best example for seaweeds. And you can also take the other edible seaweeds like nori, dulse, and kemp. All these are the other examples for plant sources. Of course, these are what? Plant sources. They are not animal sources, but they are what? Seaweeds which are edible in different parts of the world. Okay, seaweeds, edible seaweeds. Okay, edible seaweeds. Okay, so these are the different types of sources of foods obtained from animals, and we also have learnt about what? Seafoods also. Okay, so thanks for watching, dear children. Okay, your hard work is your superpower. Okay, thanks for watching.